Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Nissa and I make videos about motherhood and homemaking. Today I'm just doing a quick reset around the house and making some chicken alphabet soup for dinner. I haven't posted on here in a while, so I just wanted to do a quick little update about where I've been and what's been going on in our life. I'm sure a lot of moms can relate to just struggling with mental health, especially newly after having a baby and having young kids. And I just feel like back in the winter, I was struggling a lot with that in particular. And then we decided to make the decision to renovate our kitchen, which I am so grateful for. I could not be more thankful because our old kitchen just was really hard to function in. That being said, keep a lookout for upcoming videos for the full transformation. I'm super excited just to be back on YouTube and to be posting more, be doing a lot more cooking videos because that really is what I care a lot about. I am very passionate about physical health and just mental health in general, and just like how you can better yourself in motherhood to be more present for your kids. So I just feel like this is now a new season in life where I can really be more authentic on YouTube instead of feeling like everything that I do around YouTube is just about cleaning. Obviously, I think cleanliness is important, but I don't see that as like the definition of who I am and what I want to share with people. I feel like this is also a good opportunity just to be honest. I am a cancer survivor. I went through chemotherapy when I was 16, and because of that, I have just suffered a lot of repercussions of being on chemotherapy. I was on chemo for 2.5 years, and it does a lot onto your body. I was originally told that I was going to have a really hard time having children. Obviously, I have not had that experience, but I have been diagnosed with PCOS, and I just feel like there are some other things going on in my life that make it hard for my body to function in the way that it should. Um, so that is kind of another aspect of like why I am now coming back to YouTube, because I've gone through a lot of detoxing and just rewiring my brain and refocusing on what really is important in life. And yeah, so I'm just really thankful to be back and just to be sharing with you guys like really who I am as a person and not have everything be focused around cleaning. Anyway, now I am getting started on making the chicken alphabet soup. I use alphabet noodles, or at least I used to, for the kids because they love them and they're tiny and they're easy for them to pick up. But another thing that has changed for us in the past 6 months is we have become a gluten-free family. I found out that my oldest son, he had a really bad speech delay and he suffered a lot from bloating and just like very irregular bowel movements. And I actually am allergic to wheat. So we decided to get him tested for celiac, and he did test positive for it. We just did his testing through blood work. We did not do a colonoscopy or anything. But since cutting out the gluten, we have noticed a huge increase in his speech. We now have him in speech therapy and just feel like his improvement has been amazing. But yeah, this, like I said, is an older video, and this is the lifestyle that we were in back in like January. So yeah, hopefully you guys can still just appreciate the content and enjoy this cozy soup. So now I'm just sauteing the veggies until they're softened. Typically, I will grate turmeric over my soup just because it's really antibacterial and anti-inflammatory, and it also gives like the soup that golden color, which I really like. I actually make my own chicken stock. I typically will boil chicken or chicken breasts in a bag of veggie scraps that I have collected. So that is where I got the chicken and this broth from. I had made it earlier in the week. I love making my own chicken broth just because I know what's in it. It's a lot more affordable. I get a whole chicken out of it after, and honestly, I just think it has better flavor. So now I'm just adding the spices in. I normally do thyme, rosemary, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. If I have fresh parsley, that is amazing on it as like a garnish. It literally is my favorite when we are growing fresh parsley. And then I'm just gonna add the chicken and the broth in and let it come to a nice simmer. And I'm gonna cook the noodles on the side. I don't like to cook my pasta in the soup just because I feel like it soaks up all the broth, and I like a brothy soup. But I know some people have different opinions on that one. The pasta I'm using also comes from a Russian market near our house. It's made in Germany, which I love. I know it's non-GMO, it doesn't have any like chemicals or weird stuff in it. But yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching and just for popping in on this little life update that I have for you guys. Please keep a lookout for future videos, and yeah, here is the final product of the soup. God bless you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day.